What is up, Mario fans? In this video, I will be ranking every tower in New Super Mario Bros. Wii U. I actually kind of love the New Super Mario Bros. Games, as copy and pasted as they may be. So in this video, I'll be ranking all 8 towers, 1 in each world except for the final world, and for some reason 2 in the 6th world, which I didn't even remember until I was doing research, and I was like, wait, why are there 8? And I was a little confused. But anyway, let's get right into this. So in last place is World 3's Giant Skewer Tower. I have always hated these things in Mario levels. And not only that, but it starts as a water level. Honestly, this is one of my least favorite levels in the game. I hate the giant skewers. They always drive me crazy. They're so annoying. And also I hate water levels. At least normally I do. There are a couple I like that are a little more unique, a little more like they utilize the water mechanics well, but really, Giant Skewer Tower just does nothing for me. The boss is boring. Also, I'm not going to be talking about bosses. It's not part of this ranking. I'll be ranking all the bosses in a separate video, but I'll still like mention the bosses. But anyway, just the Giant Skewer Tower is not interesting. It's something we've seen before in every new Super Mario Bros. Game, and in this case, it's just even worse because it starts as a water level. So yeah. Alright, in 7th place is Crushing Cogs Tower, the first tower in the game. This one is fun. I always love the little gear, the cogs, I guess, the gears that you get to walk around on. It's a fun level. It's just when the whole thing is just, oh, Mario jumps on a gear. He jumps on another gear. Oh, there's one dry bones. He jumps on another gear. Oh, there's another dry bones. It's just a super, super easy level, and it's basically brainless. Like, I mean, yes, it's the first world, but I'm not going to pardon it for being the first tower in the game. That doesn't make it inherently better. So yeah, 7th place for the Crushing Cogs Tower. Alright, in 6th place on this list is the Slide Lift Tower, the final tower in the game if you're going by the order of the game. And I don't hate this one. It's pretty good, to be honest. I don't know. First of all, some of those star coins, oh my goodness. So, I mean, some levels that make you keep a power-up the whole level are good. But usually I don't like, I mean, sure, I like levels where the power-ups make it significantly easier to get a star coin, and it just gives you a reason to actually use the power-ups on the map. But I hate when levels force you to stay a power-up the whole time. Especially when literally I feel like they just copy and pasted like a million Fire Bros in this level. But it's just so annoying how many fireballs are being shot at you, and you have to keep that power up, so it just makes so you have to like play this over and over again. But other than the fact that there's way too many Fire Bros, if you just cut like half the Fire Bros out of this level, it'd be really good. I like the utilization of the squirrel suit. There are some fun little coins here to get, and yeah, I thought this was a solid level. I just think it could have definitely benefited from less Fire Bros and less over-reliance on the squirrel suit. It could have been better. Also, the sliding things aren't that interesting, but again, I mean, it's fun. I like the challenge with the Fire Bros. It was just too much. At least, like, making some of them Hammer Bros or something would have just made this level a lot more fun for me. But in the end, Slide Lift Tower is definitely one of the weaker ones in the game. Alright, and number 5 is Freezing Rain Tower, which is all about icicles falling from the sky, which is awesome. I love how they're used as platforms. I love all that. I definitely like the cave level that uses the icicles a lot better than this tower, but the tower is still solid. The icicles are like, they're kind of difficult to dodge, but not in a stupid way like Fire Bros. Like, they're just good. I love the icicles. Yeah, I just really thought this was a good tower. Like, not one that I'm, like, gonna write home about. Not one that I really remembered. A lot of these I had to watch videos to even remember them. But this level, particularly, I didn't remember that much. But as I was, like, watching it, replaying it, I was like, yeah, this was a pretty solid level. There's nothing too bad about this one. So, none of the star coins stood out or anything too much. But really, the whole icicle gimmick was pretty fun. So, yeah. Alrighty, in 4th place on this list, and this is where I actually start really loving the towers, These next 4 towers are some of my favorite levels in the entire game. So first is going to be the Screw Top Tower in 4th place. Alright, so the Screw Top Tower has some awesome stuff. So first of all, these screwy thingies are fun. Like, you're just like zipping around the tower at a breakneck pace. The first star coin is pretty cool. Just going over and then like jumping up, hitting those hidden blocks. I guess it's not really that cool, but hey, just kind of got to say some things are cool, right, about this game. But so you go outside after you get for the first star coin. You go outside of the tower, and there's this weird little room where you jump over the bony guys, and then you go hit a POW block, and it just like obliterates all of them, which is always fun to see. I love owning so many enemies at once. It gives you a 1-up, star coin, all that jazz. But really, as you get later in the level, it starts getting really intense, where you gotta like shake the motion controls a little bit, but then you gotta let it back down, and it's just a pretty intense level. You gotta really learn how to use the screw thingies, and it's just really cool to see this level progressively get harder, and it's fun. Also, the sumo bros are used magnificently here. I love the little platforms that you hit from the bottom, you jump into, and it like causes a shockwave, and then you can kill the enemy. But really, the sumo bros made this level a lot more dynamic. And it's not like Fire Bros where they annoyed me, but it was like a good challenge. I don't know, Fire Bros just really annoy me. But Sumo Bros are fun to go up against because, I mean, to be fair, like, this is like the one time we see Sumo Bros in this game. And there's a big Sumo Bro boss at the end. I didn't even know Sumo Bros existed until I played Origami King, to be honest, which might be a little embarrassing. But Sumo Bros were just, that made this level really fun. You had to beat them up from the bottom, and then dodging all the like the flaming fire things was cool. And yeah, as a whole, this was just a really good level. I thought it was really solid, and yeah, my 4th favorite tower in the game. Okay, moving into my 3rd favorite tower of the game is the Stone Slide Tower. For a really long time, actually, I think up until I beat World 3 or 4, this was like my favorite level in the game. Like, not gonna lie, I really loved how the stone pillars slided around, and me and my best friend played this one, and we just played this one a lot, actually. Like, we just like played it multiple times because we really liked it. And looking back, I don't know what I saw so much in this level, but I just have such fond memories of it that it's still one of my favorite levels in the game. And I mean, tower levels are typically like some of my favorite levels. So I mean, this isn't like my favorite anymore, but it's still a really good level in my opinion. I love like smashing all the enemies with the stone blocks, jumping around, just actually having a pretty dynamic level as you get to like control these sliding stone things. And whereas in Screw Top Tower, Mario's moving around, in this one you're moving around the platforms to jump onto, so it's definitely a different vibe. But yeah, crushing all the dry bones is totally awesome. And also, the 3rd star coin in this level was one of my favorites in the game. Why? I don't really know, let's be honest. But it's like, you get these, well, you screwed around, and then the big spiky things like start breaking the wall, and then you gotta like jump up there without getting hit. I really liked that star coin. It was a jolly old time. And yeah, I just loved the stone blocks, making staircases and making platforms and all that jazz. Like, this was a good level. I'm not going to complain about it, but it's not like my favorite level anymore, but definitely like the second half is really good. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was my favorite level in the game for the longest time. I really just did like that 3rd star coin. That could have been it, but I just have really good memories of this level. Even though it probably doesn't deserve to be this high on the list, I'm still putting it up here anyway because I love it. Alright, in 2nd place on this list is World 5's Snake Block Tower. And this one is just really good. Any level with snake blocks is awesome, because when you have snake blocks, you just have very dynamic platforming. You never know what's happening next. It makes it intense and kind of scary, to be honest. This is one of the more difficult levels in the game. There's a lot of those like thunder enemies, and there's the spiky balls all over the place, and you don't even know where you're going to be jumping next. So honestly, everything is just like, you have to think on your feet. It's really a great level, and this is one of those few new Super Mario Bros. Levels that I actually just went and replayed just for fun. like just for the heck of it, you know what I'm saying? So that was awesome. I really, really, really did dig this level a lot. And this is one of those ones where I remember my time with the level. Like, I'd probably say there's like 10, 15 levels in this game that I don't forget, like, ever. Probably more than a lot of people, but, like, this is one of those ones that I always am like, yeah, this is... I think this is, like, my top 5 favorite levels in the game, to be honest. Like, it's that good for me. And I just love, like, jumping around the star coins, the mini snake blocks, and, yeah, it's really intense. Like, if you haven't played this level in a while, check it out. It's intense. And even just getting the checkpoint is already its own thing. Like, if you don't get the checkpoint, you don't get the checkpoint. Because it's, like, hidden under a stone block thingy. So that's kind of whack. But really, and there's 2 rooms of just intensity. I don't know. This is honestly one of my favorite Mario levels right now. And, I mean, I did just replay this game. So, probably recency bias. But I love this level. But there's still one level that I love more. That is grinding Stone Tower from World 6. This is, I think, my favorite level in the game. Hold up, I'm going to check. I made a whole list that I'm going to rank soon. Yes, my favorite level in the entire game is 6 of Tower. 6 of Tower 1, I guess, because there's 2 for some reason. But, oh my goodness, I totally forgot the other tower existed in World 6 because this one was just so good. Alright, so what is so good about this level that makes it my favorite level in the game? Well, first of all, you just go through the level, you're having a good time and stuff, and then you don't really, like, where are all the star coins, you know? So you're just going about this level, and you beat it, you're like, that was a good time, you know? Nothing way too special. I mean, it's still fun. Like, dodging these things gets crazy. Like, even the first half of the level's crazy, but once you get to the second half, you're just dodging, like, 30 things at a time, and it really is intense. And not in, like, an annoying way, like the stupid giant skewer tower where you're just sick of the level after 2 seconds. But you just, like, go through this level, having a good time, getting past all these, like, spiky things with faces, and you're just jumping around, and it really is an intense level. But then you realize that you've kind of missed all the star coins, right? I mean, maybe you just did the special thing the first time, but I didn't do that. But anyway, I'll get to that in a second. But it's just a really fun and intense level. But it completely changes if you pay attention, because there's this little part where you can get a mini mushroom, and that's how you get all the star coins and stuff. But basically, to do it, you have to mini mushroom the whole time. And I was talking about how earlier with the slide lift tower, how it annoyed me how all the fire bros were just there, and getting rid of the power up was just annoying. But the thing here is, this level is so fun when you have the mini mushroom. It's just so intense. You have 1 life, but you're like jumping around, and I don't know, it's created perfectly. Like, the jumping, the floatiness of the jump just makes this level super fun. And, like, the second half is some of my favorite Mario level ever. That might be weird to say, but really, I love this. And, I mean, my favorite Mario platform will forever be Super Paper Mario. Maybe Mario Wonder will beat it. But anyway, the idea, just, there's so much intense gameplay here. And that last star coin where you're like, you have to, like, run under really quick as Mini Mario. And then just even getting the coin after you get into that pipe is just already intense enough. Like, I don't know. Playing as Mini Mario in this tower is just, like, the most fun ever. And then even, like, try to beat the boss as Mini Mario. Like, it's just, I don't know. Honestly, this is my favorite level in New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. Wii U for a reason. It's just that good. And I mean, Mini Mario usually isn't really my favorite. Like, I don't usually have a real connection to Mini Mario. He's never really been a power-up I've ever even marginally liked, but just the way this level is designed made me fall in love with the mini mushroom power-up. And honestly, this is my favorite level in New Super Mario Bros. Wii U for a reason. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to check out my other videos on the channel. Since Mario Wonder's coming out, this is my 2D Mario month, so I'm going to be posting a ton of Mario content leading up to New Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and then I'm going to try to be the first one to rank stuff from that game, because I always put impossible tasks upon myself that are stupid to complete, but whatever. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, I'm going to have some Mario videos up on my Patreon. I'll link that in the description. If you really enjoyed this video and want to support the channel, that would be epic. And please be sure to like and subscribe for more Mario content in the future, or RPG content, because my channel has a lot of RPG content as well. So thank you all for watching. Have a fantastic day. Peace out, Mario fans.